For more than 6 decades, Dr. Alfred Lee was the optometrist to go to in San Francisco's Chinatown. He's retired now, but still walks up Sacramento Street 6 days a week to open up the office he operates with his son Michael.
He's basically a people person, so I think he feeds off just being able to meet people and interact with people and see old friends, and that's one of the things that keeps him going.
He managed to keep his business going even when his customers couldn't pay him.
There was a period where I have kids coming in and they send a bill to my father or mother, but those poor parents are just, waiter and things like that, and the kid need glasses for school. I gave it to them, but the bill, I think their parents just throw it away, but it's all part of life,
Born in Chinatown in 1921, Dr. Lee's father left when he was a child, leaving his mother, who worked as a telephone operator, to raise him.
My mother was working most of the time, so I'm left to survive by myself, usually, and one of my biggest love is to read. So I go to the library, I just read everything, on the shelf.
He found a father figure in Lee Crichton, a counselor at the Chinatown YMCA. There he learned how to play basketball and made some lifelong friends. He was also a good student, most of the time.
And then when I play hockey, I go down to Golden Gate Theater. I save all week and have enough 40 cents to go there, and I time it. Then they have a stage show and a movie in between, and then the next stage show. So I take the first stage show, watch the movie, and that's my entertainment. But we have Tommy Dorsey. We have a young guy called Frank Sinatra, 19-year-old, singing "I'll Never Smile Again." And then we have Duke Ellington. I mean, what else you want?
During World War II, he worked at a pharmacy in Galveston, Texas.
Next to my small pharmacy, they have a eye clinic. And I kind of, like that idea, see. So I was debating between pharmacy or thing. But I mean, the war was on and we didn't know the future. So it's after the war, when I came back, that I took advantage of the GI Bill and, went to optometry school.
His love of the Chinatown community and sports led him to sponsor dozens of local basketball teams throughout the years. In the 1950s, a friend of his organized a national Japanese basketball tournament in Utah, which featured talented players like Wat Misaka, the first Asian American to play in the NBA.
I said, if you really want to see how we play, invite one of my team there. So Percy is a good friend of mine, and we got together. We pick up a team, and that team represents San Francisco. And we won 5 years in a row, the tournaments they had there. And by that time, it was getting kind of a little boring.
During his long career, Dr. Lee has seen thousands of patients. But thanks to his friend, the late restaurateur Johnny Quan, two stand out.
A couple knocked door came in, and Johnny sent them down. And so I had him seated, and I asked, taking his record, he said, "I lost my glasses, can you help me up?" And then his girlfriend was looking around. So then I asked him, "What is your last name?" He said, "Grant." "What is your first name?" "It's Carrie." "And what is your address?" "Columbia Pictures." And then it dawns on me. Here's this, just like you and I. And the name hit me. Just a week ago, I watched a movie called Father Goose, and he was the star in it, see? And then it goes back to all these, he made movies. And the girl outside here, she was having a ball trying all kind of frames, and her name was Diane Canyon. She just got through making a movie about the madam from Sausalito,
Dr. Lee has become a bit of a celebrity himself. Often called Chinatown's unofficial historian, he knows everything and everybody. Every Wednesday, he meets up with old friends for lunch. A few go back to his days at the Y.
I've known Dr. Lee since I was 10 years old, so it's going to be 80 some odd years. He got fabulous memory. You know, he remembers everything that happened. You know, he remembers everybody that crossed paths with him during his lifetime, and he's a historian. It's really entertaining to go to lunch with him, and he talks about who you know. When you mention somebody, oh yeah, I remember, and who married, and he goes, well, 3 generations. He knows everybody.
We used to hang around the Y and the playground. And we all used to play basketball in the teams, see, so we all hang around. You know, most of these guys all play basketball, and that's how we hang around together.
I so love him. I just adore him. He's the easiest person to get along with. You know, and it's fun to just go down there and talk to him. And you know, there's a little connection with my parents when I see him now that both of my parents are gone. And I go down there and we just talk about old times, or he'll tell me all sorts of things about what happened back in the day.
While most things have changed since then, Dr. Alfred Lee, coming to his office, has not.
I'm happy with what I'm doing. People, I love them, you know. They're my flock.